as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. As we get to just about the halfway point in our season, it's the perfect time to take a look at the Rookie of the Year race. Let's see which of these rookies have been the biggest boost to their team and gotten out ahead. He's had a pretty cold first season so far, but maybe he'll find his stride in the second half of the year and finish strong.
It's been a bit of a struggle for him so far, but you expect that from most rookies.
Well, it's never a smooth ride through your first year in the league. He's still got plenty of games left to show us his full potential.
A look at Cleveland's opening lineup. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. And for New York, it's Brunson, DiVincenzo, Bridges, and Hart. A bunch of Wildcats out there on the floor. And it's Towns in at the 5, down low. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a Defensive Player of the Year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
From deep, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside Hunter, down low. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. We discussed how he wants his team to approach their matchup with Evan Mobley, and Coach said, we need to make him a jump shooter. Mobley is most effective around the rim. He's still developing his jump shot, and we need to take advantage of that. There should be a lot of resistance in the paint from his defense, B.A.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Towns passes to Brunson. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And now the Knicks on the break. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Hunter with the ball, hard covering. Garland for 3. And can't get it to go, now 1 of 2. New York has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Towns gets the bucket. And this game is tied up now.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Pass to Mobley. Here's Garland. Here's the 3. That shot off. Towns finds DiVincenzo. It's Bridges on the wing. Towns with the ball. Allen defending. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Clock at 6. With the drive. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Knifing his way towards the rim. I love when Mikal gets aggressive.
And here's Mitchell. He'll bring it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 2. And this game, the first chance they've had to see New York.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So for the Knicks, Anunoby, he's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's McBride in for DiVincenzo. Wade, he's checked in for Cleveland. Strus comes in for Hunter. The Knicks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. Outside Brunson. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-pointer. Brunson's got 11 points.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Pass to Mitchell. And that time also a missed shot.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Anunoby. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Mitchell. The Knicks with the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Oh, he's had that move saved up for a minute. You could tell with that smile on his face, Mitchell making the most of that opportunity.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. New York leading by 7. Brunson taking his time here to the paint. Here's Towns. Outside Hart. Towns on a screen. The 3 is up. Shot's good by Hart.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Here's Garland. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Cleveland shooting their initial free throws of the game here. That's good from Garland. Garland hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Hart from long range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the New York Knicks finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for New York.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've also really liked how aggressive they've been in the open floor. I mean, when they see a chance to push it, they go for it.
We've got Campaign, OG Anunoby out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Miles McBride, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. That's the group for New York starting the second. Drains the triple. Bridges has got 5 now. Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Okoro. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Okoro's gotten his first bucket of the night.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
Bridges misses.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Payne. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in. For 3, DiVincenzo. Hunter with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
There's the steal. Outside McBride. Outside Anunoby. To the inside. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. DiVincenzo's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Jerome passes to Hunter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Screen by Robinson. For three, Bridges. And again, New York with the triple.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for McBride. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's Garland. And the shot goes in. Garland's got 7.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, we have each other's backs. That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. Here's Tyson. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. And it's Garland on the drive. Count it. Garland's got 4 points this quarter.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Counted from distance. And the Knicks lead by 7.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You can see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Garland for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Working for high percentage looks, trying to chip away at this deficit here.
New York shooting their first free throw tonight. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Cleveland. Mobley comes in for Strus.
And at nearly 7 feet tall, you don't expect Towns to do some of the things he does, like drain threes and make savvy passes. But he's a modern big man.
Another miss by Garland.
And he continues to cast away, but the result just haven't been there tonight.
Inside, here's Towns. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Towns has got 7 points.
And so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and rolls. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
They're making a few more threes this quarter, trying to cut into that deficit.
Tries to keep it alive. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Towns a screen on Mitchell. Here's DiVincenzo. And the rebound goes to Cleveland.
Surprising he didn't bury that, but hey, it happens sometimes.
Oh, that's offensive interference. Here's Brunson outside. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's New York. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percentage looks. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. So stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Thanks for being with us. First off, how about we start with an update on the All-Star voting?
I was just thinking about all the changes we've seen to the All-Star voting process over the years. A lot of new factors in play now.
Yeah, like social media. Definitely tips the scales when it comes to who's selected.
Let's move on, shall we? To that first half we just watched, guys. A tremendous start for Jalen Brunson.
I love how Brunson can orchestrate, man, for himself and for others. And he's good at finding space on the perimeter and catch and shoot.
Not the biggest guy, but he plays with a big heart.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
Setting the floor for the Cavaliers. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot. Now here's Garland. Here he goes. Banked it in off the glass. Garland's got 11 points.
You see the body control that Garland has, takes on the defender, gets hit, adjusts, and finishes. It's just a work of art.
Towns a screen on Mitchell. And that one off the back of the rim and in. And the Knicks lead by 11.
Maybe not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Lets it fly. Garland, no good. The Knicks shooting about 60% for the game. And there's a pick to the middle. Here's Hart. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
You know, you just love to start the second half this way. What a play call.
I agree with this. Try to jump on him, dictate the tempo, and seize the moment.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Over the course of the last month, here are the NBA's best free throw shooting teams. Number 1, the Knicks.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from a charity strike. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
And it's Brunson missing.
Their first miss since the break. Still, I like how they've come out so far.
Spins. Mitchell, the pass to Hunter. And Mobley throws it down.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Bridges. Give him 8. Here's Hart. The rebound by Garland. And so Garland will bring it up for Cleveland. 9-point game. Following this game, they host the Magic. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road.
And there's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Here's Brunson. 13 points in the game. Three-pointer, Bridges nails it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got 11.
A reliable shooter at the arc. Bridges takes those when he can.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Outside Mitchell. The three-pointer off the mark. New York has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Garland. The kick to Hunter. Beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
He has been a key factor for them offensively, scoring with consistency.
Outside Hunter. With the 10-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Knicks leading by 13. Bridges with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Bridges passes to DiVincenzo. Towns, a screen on Hunter. Hart from long range drops in the three. Hart's got 5 points in the quarter.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
And in Garland, we're looking at one of the best passers in the league, Richard.
I don't think he gets enough credit for it. He's got such a great feel for the game. The way he wiggles in and out of the lane, it is so impressive. He is such a great, confident floor leader.
And the shot is good by Garland.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Bridges outside. The three. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Pass to Garland. Back to Mobley from the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
Brunson against Mitchell. Now Towns. Left side Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Left side DiVincenzo. Let's go with a three. And the Knicks another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. No good off the glass. And so it's Dante DiVincenzo making things happen for New York. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. Back to the game after this break. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Mitchell Robinson. Miles McBride is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Tyson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, a moment now to see how the schedule is looking for Cleveland. On Wednesday, they go back home and will be hosting the Orlando Magic. Then on Wednesday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Chicago, going up against the Bulls.
And for that game against Miami, seems like the season's flying by, as that's already their 10th contest of the year. The pecking order in the league starting to take shape.
First free throw is good. And so he hits both. New York leading by 16. Robinson finds Anunoby. Up top, McBride. Towns looking for an opening. The three is up. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Outside Garland. Pass to Jerome. Outside Strus. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Robinson. New York shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Counted. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Here's Jerome. And the layup is good off the glass. Jerome's gotten his first basket of the night.
And he has to build on this because we can see where him being a ghost out there has gotten them so far.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Okoro is checked in for the Cavaliers. New York leading by 16. Outside, DiVincenzo. Towns, left side. Ooh, poked away. Here's Strus. And the jumper from down low is true. Strus has got his first basket.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
For the Knicks, Josh Hart's checked in for Robinson. Mikal Bridges comes in for Anunoby. And it's Jalen Brunson in for McBride. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 14. Drills it from deep.
Right now, this is what you want to see. Mitchell playing without hesitation and just taking quality shots.
Brunson on the drive. Pass to Towns. They can't stop the run with that one. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Hunter with the ball, and Bridges picks him up defensively. Garland with the ball. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Turnovers happen. It's part of the game. But kudos to him. That's his first of the night.
Who's that?
Brunson against Garland. Hart with a screen on Garland. Here's Brunson outside. The three-pointer is down. Jalen Brunson.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
Here's Garland. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Boy, they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but still coming up empty. And that one's good for Brunson.
Inside Brunson is pretty deadly, just dropping his shot in.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
And it's simple. I mean, when you shoot it like he has, this award is a lock. I mean, up over 60% from the field, that's crazy good. He's given them just about everything he's had today.
Boy, you can see the amazing relationship he's built with the hometown fans, and it motivates him to always give them his very best. Now here's Mitchell. Fires from deep. Yes, sir! Mitchell from long range.
So prolific. Mitchell's a guy who can put up 50, 60, and he's even proven to put up 70.
Oh, and Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Brunson passes to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. 5 on the clock. From outside, off the mark.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The three-point stroke is off.
No one covering. Mitchell's got 11 in the second half.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Hart with a screen on Allen. Towns. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for New York?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And they've been letting it rain from the mid-range. A throwback approach that's really working well for them in this one.
And the ball out of play. The Knicks will have it.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Brunson passes to Hart. Bridges, a screen on Mobley. Hart from long range. And again, the Knicks missing. The Cavaliers trail by 12.
Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Knicks.
It seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again, and it worked.
And they pick up their 4th win of the year. Every victory so sweet in the association. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Jalen Brunson.
Oh, he was at the center of everything that happened in this game. His energy was felt throughout the building, and his impact, well, it was incredible.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. 32 seconds left to play in the fourth. Brunson passes to DiVincenzo. Outside Hart. This one for 3. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. And the Knicks lead by 10.
Yeah, 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
He takes it in. Can't get it to fall. And so New York takes this one by a big margin. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Dante, you won state titles in high school, 2 national titles at Villanova, and now a growing role in the NBA. What has been the secret to your success?
It's my ability to adapt. Different teams, different dynamics of different teams, and just my ability to adapt to that team and fit.
Sky's the limit, guys.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.